In this video, I'm recommending the novel Masters of Atlantis by Charles Portis, originally published in 1985. Every member of a Masonic, Rosicrucian, or Martinist organization, and every student of esotericism should read this book. I've more often recommended it and given away copies of it than any other book, esoteric or not, but I rarely see it on esoteric reading lists. That's a real shame because the book is not only entertaining, but it can also facilitate significant insight about the Western esoteric tradition and oneself. It is particularly poignant regarding the flood of new esoteric organizations in 20th century USA. I and others I know have found it leading us to laugh, to cringe, and to repeatedly shake our heads and sigh. From the Barnes & Noble synopsis. Stationed in France in 1917, Lamar Jimerson comes across a little book crammed with Atlantean puzzles, Egyptian riddles, and extended alchemical metaphors. It's the Codex Papus, the sacred Gnomon text. Soon he is basking in the lore of lost Atlantis, convinced that his mission on Earth is to administer to and extend the ranks of the noble brotherhood. Thus, Jimerson becomes the leader of the Gnomon Society, the international fraternal order dedicated to preserving the arcane wisdom of the lost city of Atlantis. Charles Portis wrote 5 novels, including True Grit, and this is his penultimate. Portis is often compared to Mark Twain because, like Twain, Portis focuses on and plays with the wide range of expression found in American speech. Every character in this novel has a unique way of expressing himself, and it's clear to the reader that Portis genuinely loves each and every one of these characters and creating for them a unique vernacular. A brilliantly comic novel, this cult classic is a masterwork of American fiction, an unforgettable portrait of idealists chasing secrets that may never have existed. For fans of True Grit or other Charles Portis novels, and for readers who have yet to discover his work, a trip with Portis and Lamar Jimerson will be great fun and full of rewards. Now, in addition to the mysterious Codex Papus, which ought to grab the attention of Martinists, you'll be exposed to the Night of Figs, the Dark Night of Utter Silence, the Jimerson Spiral, the Jimerson Lag, or .6002, and the Cone of Fate. And then there is this intriguing excerpt, quote, "And thus the course of the initiate is made clear. He must emulate Pletho, the son of Philares, first Hierophant of Atlantis, pride of Jamshid, the white goat of Mendes, who, at the river Loki, on the day of the full moon of the month of Boedromion, when the moon is full at the end of the sign of Aries, near the Pleiades and the place of her exaltation in Taurus, with majestic chants, and with banners bearing the images of the bull, the lion, the man, and the eagle, the constellations answering to the equinoctial and solstitial points, to which belong 4 stars, Aldebaran, Regulus, Fomalhaut, and Antares, at once marking the commencement of the Sabaean year and the cycle of the Chaldean Saros, conjunctive with the colure of the full moon, bearing in his left hand the 4 signs or cardinal points, and forsaking the northern regions and the empire of night, and taking his leave of the 3 secret teachers, Nandor, Principato, and the Lame One, goes to slake his thirst at the sign of the 9th letter, or the hierogram of Nomu, in the circle of the 12 stones at the base of the 3rd wall." End quote. Charles Portis clearly did his homework in writing this novel. Among the many online reviews, I've selected just these 2 excerpts for you. Quote, I originally read this book at the recommendation of the head of one of the world's most venerable esoteric bodies, and Portis does indeed give a far more accurate picture of the ambitions and concerns of most of today's Rosicrucians and occult Freemasons than any wide-eyed Dan Brownishness can provide. Shelve it between Foucault's pendulum and the Stonecutters episode of The Simpsons, end quote. That's from T. Polyphilus at the Hermetic Library blog. Quote, one of the few laugh-out-loud novels I've read, end quote. That's from Conan O'Brien. All right, thanks for listening. I welcome you to share your thoughts about the book in the comments section, and for the initiated, I await your response to the first question of the ancient Atlantean exchange. Perhaps we may recognize each other as holding the degrees of First Naman Knower, Far-Seeing Arbiter, Most High Steward, Grand Almoner, Intimate Counselor, Guardian of the Stone, Judge of the East, and Companion of Pythagoras.